Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Prebell with Team William India. Today, FEB 3 2025. Please go through the disclaimer. Okay, so let's begin with Nifty 50 setup. Uh, Last week, it was a 6-day week, a long one. So we made a bottom on, I think, Tuesday, sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, and back to back, there were four sessions when the market went higher. Okay. Yeah. So Monday we made a bottom. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we went higher. On Saturday, there was a budget day. Overall, the volatility was low. There were a lot of expectations roaming in the markets. You might also have got a WhatsApp or a Telegram or some other thing that 1000 point ka swing milega, ye, wo, this and that. But it was not the case. The budget was a very balanced one. We will discuss it further, and I think today we will also come out with a note on budget. But broadly, see, we got a consumption boost by the cut of income tax. I think there will be a lot of money in the hands of people. Like every one of us will have some or the other benefits with the tax cut. Right. So they will that will come into the market and it has a lot of multiplier effect. जैसे कैपेक्स का multiplier effect है वैसे no money in people's hand, the consumption push, that also has a multiplier effect. Okay. But the capex का जो expectation था कि 12 लाख या 12.5 लाख करोड़ का करेंगे, उससे 1 आध लाख करोड़ का कम आया. राइट. एंड फिस्कल डिसिप्लिन भी फॉलो की 4.4% की, बिकॉज द एक्सपेक्टेशन वाज कि फिस्कल डेफिसिट 4.5 4.6 हो जाएगा. थोड़ा रूम रखेंगे गवर्नमेंट अभी भी ग्रोथ के लिए, बट दे हैव आई थिंक बैलेंस्ड growth, fiscal discipline plus money in the hand of citizens. They have managed it all. And there are many other schemes, like if you see the credit guarantee schemes, the things for MSME, the nuclear power, and lot other small sectors are getting pushed, which will ultimately, create the employment as well as a long-term sustainable growth. It is not like something like marketers cheer today. ओके. ऐसा बजट नहीं आया कि भाई मार्केट को चीयर करवा दो. राइट. सो इट वाज a bit tilt towards the populist measures, and generally market को इतना populist measure इतना पसंद नहीं है. Okay, like not पसंद नहीं है, but yeah, in short term they don't react that well due to the populist measures. Okay, now you might have heard and listened a lot about the budget, and you might be reading something else, and we will also be sending. So let's not discuss too much on budget as of now. But if you look at technicals, then we are above 21 DM. फ्राइडे के सेशन को हमने रिक्लेम किया था अच्छे वॉल्यूम से. सैटरडे इवन आफ्टर सम अप्स एंड डाउन्स, ओके, वी वर अबाउट द 21 डीएमए एंड दैट वाज अ वेरी गुड थिंग. और क्लोज भी कोई इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं था. राइट. नाउ द नेक्स्ट फोकस शिफ्ट्स टू आरबीआई मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी. फ्राइडे को है एक्सपेक्टेशंस हाई है रेट कट का. ठीक है, क्योंकि फिस्कल सब सेटल कर दिया गवर्नमेंट ने. अभी बारी है मॉनिटरी को थोड़ा सेटल करने की. अगर वहां से भी एक थोड़ा पुश मिल जाता है 25 बिप्स के रेट कट का, देन दैट विल बी वेरी पॉजिटिव फॉर द इकोनॉमी एज अ होल. और सी द वे द रेनफॉल इज, द वे द करंटली प्राइसेस आर, क्रूड ऑयल प्राइसेस है, कमोडिटी का प्राइसेस है, देर इज नो मेजर एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ स्पर इन इन्फ्लेशन. इन्फ्लेशन एक रेंज में ही रहेगा जो थोड़ा कंफर्ट की तरफ है आरबीआई और गवर्नमेंट के, बिटवीन 4 and 5. दो नॉट एंटायरली कंफर्ट, 4 या उसके नीचे नहीं, बट या समवेयर अराउंड 4-5 के बीच एक्सपेक्टेशन रहेगा. सो आरबीआई विल हैव अ रूम फॉर अ रेट कट. एंड द वे दे वर डूइंग द actions in the money market in the last week or before that, that does indicates that there might be a chance, a brighter chance of a rate cut, and that will be helpful to the overall economy as well as the banking sector and others as well. Right. Okay. So, but after doing all this, now there is a surprise, not a surprise. Everyone was expecting that Trump will come up with some tariff. So now the things are going a bit tighter, in the tariff side. And that's what hurting the things a lot. Global markets are badly down this morning, especially the US futures, Japan, and all. We'll see. But today, if in India you see, there might be some leftover reaction of the budget and the reaction of the Trump policies on the tariff globally as well. But results today, Power Grid, Divi's Lab, GIC, Tube Investment, Tata Chem, many others will be reporting. Right. And President Donald Trump imposed a 10% tariff on imports from China starting Feb 4, along with 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and Canada. अभी इन्होंने import वो tariff लगा दिया, वो बात अलग है. But the real problem starts when there is a war started. कि भाई अभी जैसे चाइना भी बोल रहा है कि हम भी लगा देंगे. And Canada and Mexico is like, we will not keep our guards lower. We will not surrender to the, you know, Big Apple. We will not surrender to President Trump, and हम भी बढ़ाएंगे हमने. तो ये जो आमने सामने होता है ना, then the US will again take on its ego कि भाई ऐसा तुमने कैसे हमारे साथ कर दिया. Then the cycle continues, and then this will impact, like, okay, the things will settle in few months, guys. Come on, like, it will hurt everyone, but it will take some time to settle, and that's a bigger problem, right? So let's see what happens. Railway Minister has announced production of 100 Amrit Bharat, 50 Namo Bharat, and 200 Vande Bharat train. Hero Motors January sales was good. GR Infra's PAT growth was 7.8%, revenue was down 20%, and margin contracted 2%. ग्लोबल मार्केट, ये तो फ्राइडे का अपडेट है यूएस का, बट अभी यूएस फ्यूचर्स देखो, देयर इज अ बिग क्रैश वाला सिचुएशन है यूएस फ्यूचर्स में. ओके, आई मीन क्रैश मीन्स अ मेजर decline you can see. It's not like they will gap down like 5-10%, but yes, there will be a significant decline you might see today in the US as well as the global market. Even if you look at Asian market, 2 से 3% का फॉल है. So that China to band hai, I think so. Let's see what happens when it opens. But yeah, the Nikkei and Kospi is down more than 2%. Even if you look at the Gift Nifty, it indicates negative opening. 150 पॉइंट जितना, 100-150 पॉइंट जितना तो हम नेगेटिव खुलेंगे ही. सो अराउंड 500 हमारा क्लोजिंग हुआ था, 480 500 के अराउंड. वी माइट ओपन अराउंड 350 के अराउंड. तो देखते हैं कि इफ वी गेट अ सपोर्ट अराउंड 300 लेवल और सो 23 300 350 इज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग जोन, क्योंकि 350 को जब हमने क्रॉस किया था दैट वाज पॉजिटिव, राइट? सो लेट्स सी इफ वी कैन गेट देयर. So that's it for today's session. Thank you for joining. See you again tomorrow at 8:45 a.m.